Another day, another cigar. Or 5.
That's how it always is.
That's how it feels.
How many are you at today?
This is, I want to say 3 or 4.
Really?
This is on accident, too.
On accident?
Yeah, I'm coding with my left hand, holding a cigar with my right hand. I'm very functional, very operational.
Can you stop?
All these lighters are out.
Okay, well, fill them up. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't have the gas.
I think our gas is kind of low anyway.
You are tuning in to the Cigar Guys Podcast, where aficionados and newcomers alike gather to explore the vast cigar universe. Meet your host, Alexander Gonzalez, Mark Nikollaj, his big little brother Zachary Nikollaj, and Jared Burrows. So sit back, light up, and let's get the conversation started. But first, a quick word from our sponsors.
If you struggle with bad breath after smoking a cigar, whether the cigar has a very strong aftertaste, especially if you smoke like heavy, more full body cigars, spicier cigars, very earthy cigars, sometimes you leave the lounge and you have that really strong aftertaste. You got to go to dinner afterwards with a very hot, attractive woman, and you're just worried about going in for the kiss and offending her with your overly powered cigar breath. I have a solution for you. This is Smoke Sniper Mouthwash. We were introduced to this mouthwash recently, and I used it for the first time after smoking a very strong cigar with a bad aftertaste. And this mouthwash, I kid you not, absolutely shocked me. It worked so well. I took a shot of this, and afterwards, I had no remnants of any cigar aftertaste, anything afterwards. Basically reset my whole palate. I was genuinely shocked when I tried it. It's got very simple ingredients, and it's a relatively affordable mouthwash. It works way better than your traditional Listerine and other big name brands. Again, the ingredients are all natural and they work great. This flavor is, I believe, lemon mint. That's kind of the flavor it's going for. It's very refreshing. Smokesniper.com. Go check it out. The link is also going to be in the description. But I highly recommend you get some of these. Right now they come in these a 9-pack of these small containers. I know that they're going to be working on some bigger sizes as well, but I'm telling you, it is definitely worth it. Go check out smokesniper.com and you will be pleased. All right, Jared, what are you smoking today? Let's start with that.
I am smoking an Aganorsa leaf
Okay.
that I found
That you found
in my humidor.
in your humidor. Which one? Oh, sorry. Was that too complicated of a question?
Yeah, actually it was. You noticed the pause. There was a pause for a reason. I found it. That's all that matters.
Okay. Looks to me like let me see that. Anniversario Maduro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
It was a nice little surprise today.
What are you smoking, Zach?
I'm smoking the Besa Habano.
Really?
I am. It was my first cigar in like 4 days.
It's ridiculous.
I've been sick.
I'm glad you're here today.
Sick that Alex is back.
Yeah, you guys would have no idea, but I was actually gone for 3 whole weeks. And somehow I was still on the podcast.
How'd that work out? You flew back just to do the podcast every week?
So we call that dedication on the Cigar Guys podcast.
Not everyone can do it, you know? But I'm that guy. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay there?
Just thinking about my car. I feel like my voice sounds weird.
Well, since you cut your beard back a little bit, so your voice is, sounds a little different, less interference.
See, I have to go 3 weeks without shaving, so
Why?
I didn't want to I didn't want to let it get too crazy because I'm about to go on a trip, or 2 weeks.
Why can't you shave though?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to bring my buzzer.
Oh,
It's like a lot of work.
not really, but sure. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't got one of those fancy ones. I got like the big, hair one. The one, whatever.
I'll take your word for it.
I think you should have done the opposite and kept growing out for another 2 weeks. Just keep it going.
I know. I was kind of liking it, like the caveman look or lumberjack look. As I
Mine
would
just
say.
grows out though. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm at that in between stage.
Yeah. Then it keeps longer, goes down. But
See,
you can
I
always
wish
trim
I
it up.
had that. I wish that my beard grew out more, but it just kind of goes long and like lays flat.
Yeah, everyone's got their own wishes.
You wish yours was flat and straight. I wish mine was more burly.
It's more of a curvy beard, more robust, a little thick.
Yeah, mine does kind of like lean to the left a little bit, which is annoying.
Mine leans to the right.
Really?
Like if I don't like force it down, it like just sticks out on the right.
So you're oh, okay.
Yeah, it matches other things. No,
It doesn't match. It's the opposite.
how'd you know that? No.
Anyway, I'm smoking the Besa Maduro for this episode. You just missed it. Shame you weren't there, but we had a big day on Friday. We had a cut and light event at Fairway Cigar Lounge in Melbourne all day long for their 1 year anniversary. We had a cut and light event at Blend and Barrel in Sanford with a lot of giveaways. Someone won a big humidor, so congratulations to them. We gave away a couple other things too as well. So make sure you're following us on social media at the Cigar Guys or at Besa Cigar, so you can stay updated with where we're going to be around Central Florida and perhaps in your state very soon. We do travel out of the state for cut and light events, so make sure you're following us and keeping up to date with what we're doing. Zach will be in Hawaii.
I will be in Hawaii. Yep. Got to go on a little vacation, so
Is that what they're calling it?
yeah. Yeah.
And when are you leaving?
On Sunday.
Damn.
Well, now you guys watching it'd be last Sunday.
Zoom in there a little bit, get Zach out of the frame. But yeah, so I actually came back from a 3-week trip in Europe, explored every single country. It was actually 7. Some good, some bad.
Yeah. Crazy drive there, huh?
It is crazy drive, actually. Yeah, driving over the one bridge that connects the U.S. to Europe.
Is that new?
It's above all the internet pipeline, all the underwater,
Yeah, so the
A
service
tunnel?
is actually
underwater cables.
Is it a tunnel?
Now that would be cool. There's a tunnel.
that would be scary.
Yeah, imagine just being under the ocean. And you're scared of heights. Now you're going to be scared of the underground.
The depths.
I've been to the beach before. I've been under some ocean, just not all the ocean.
Well, you've also been upstairs before.
But not all the stairs.
Exactly.
You're telling me you haven't been to the top floor of your house?
I don't think he has.
I mean, it's dark up there. I mean, I get tired. No, I try not to go up there.
I've been living there for like 2 months. He hasn't noticed.
How do you get in and out then?
A window. The houses are so close to each other. I like scale up and go through the window.
It's okay. I'll check the cameras. It'll be fine.
You didn't notice that the upstairs camera is like pointed a little bit higher so I could crawl underneath it?
It's like 2 feet off the ground. I mean, you'd have to really.
I know.
He's doing like an army crawl. But this past week was Thanksgiving. We all spent time with our family. And we're going to talk about Thanksgiving cigars, for one. What cigars are good to smoke on Thanksgiving for various reasons. Or just like this time in general, this fall, autumn time. And then we're going to talk about what our favorite Thanksgiving foods are. So we can go and start with that one. What was your What are your top 3 favorite Thanksgiving dishes, Zach?
Turkey? No, I hate turkey. I would say that I'm gonna take this from a Friendsgiving that we just had. My shepherd's pie. I'd say that was top tier.
True.
And then someone made this like corn, almost like this corn loaf, corn souffle. That's what it is. A corn souffle.
Is that just fancy cornbread?
Yeah, basically. It's like more moist cornbread. Like it doesn't like, you can't hold it like bread, you know. So good.
That moist, huh?
That moist.
Corn souffles.
And then I had some Asian meatballs,
Okay.
which were phenomenal.
That's the cool thing about Friendsgivings is that if you have enough people, they bring a bunch of different things that normally you wouldn't eat on Thanksgiving with your family. Because at least for me, like Thanksgiving every year is pretty much the same food, relatively.
Is it turkey? Let me guess. Turkey stuffing, cranberry sauce, green bean casserole. Am I calling you out right now? And then you guys probably do like a very bland mac and cheese.
That's
Just say yes. Just say yes.
I mean it's pretty accurate. I don't know if that covers
He's trying
everything.
to refute it.
You know, and you know, a can of cranberry sauce. Like
No. Don't insult me like that.
oh, and unflavored mashed potatoes. Like
That's incorrect. We do know what garlic is.
okay, all right. I'll give you that one.
But 2, well, answering the question at the same time, I prefer ham over turkey. So ham is my favorite.
I agree. I love ham.
Yeah.
Like a good ham. Oh yeah, hands down over turkey.
My grandpa knows that we have to have a ham every Thanksgiving. So he told me, he confirmed that we were having ham on Thanksgiving, and we did, and it was good. So ham for sure, probably mashed potatoes and gravy, the flavored ones, and pumpkin pie for sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot the desserts.
I mean, you know, does that count?
Key lime pie, cherry pie, pecan pie.
How do you feel about a sweet potato casserole? Is that what it's called?
Like the one with the marshmallows?
The one with the marshmallow.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think?
I haven't had a good one.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it is.
That's the problem. Have you had the one from Roost Chris?
Actually, no, I haven't. No, is it good? I always get. What do I get at Roost Chris? Actually, now I'm mixing up places.
Steak.
Do they have bread pudding? I think they have bread pudding there.
I couldn't tell you. They got sweet potato casserole though.
Yeah. Oh, I always get the creme brulee. I'm a big creme brulee guy. Yeah, I love creme brulee. Theirs is okay. I mean, theirs is good. It's not like the best.
Do you have key lime pie on Thanksgiving?
No, I just like that personally, so
No,
I figured I'd throw it in there.
I do like key
Because
lime
I
pie.
buy. So the trick is, if I buy something and bring it to the table, and I'm like, "Well, I like this," but I know everyone else doesn't. It's like, well, I guess I have to take it home.
Smart.
It's like I tried. I really did.
What do you mean you don't like key lime pie?
Can't let it go to waste. No, I mean, I don't know anyone who hates it. So
All right, Jared, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dishes?
I really don't have a favorite. What I do is I get a plate out and I scoop up a little bit of what everyone brought. And that's just plate number 1.
Is that how you
then
know?
I go back.
Is that how you know who to invite every year?
No, not necessarily. But then I do then I get another plate and I go back, I get a little bit of extra until, well, essentially all the food's gone. And that's how I eat. I don't really have a favorite. It's all equal.
It's crazy how every time you ask Jared a question, he finds a way to not answer it.
I mean, how do you have a favorite food? I mean,
So what would be like the first, second, and third thing you would pick up?
it would probably be 3 pieces of turkey. So that answers that. But then I'd probably get 2 sides. Would probably be stuffing, gravy. And then I'd probably get that sweet potato pudding.
All right, so turkey, sweet potato pudding, and stuffing. Those are your 3 favorite.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm sure there's
Okay,
still
cool. Yeah,
like
that's
empty
it.
parts
Thank
on
you.
the plate. I'll keep stacking it in.
I understand how plates and food work. Yeah.
We understand that you're a normal person who eats as much as they can on Thanksgiving. So the question was, what do you enjoy the most?
Did you guys know it's not necessarily the turkey that makes you tired on Thanksgiving?
Why? I don't think anyone thought
Yeah, they did. It's a big thing.
that the turkey itself
The
was the
turkey
reason.
itself was a reason because there's a chemical in it. Oh yeah, there's a chemical in turkey that people assumed made you tired, which is the partial truth.
I mean, I always just assume that you're eating a lot of food and that's what makes you tired. I never heard the whole like turkey was the reason.
Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, all the time. I was just waiting to hear the opposite.
So they thought that there was a chemical in turkey. That
Well,
made
there
you tired.
is. There is, but you can't. For it to make you tired, you would have to eat like a whole turkey, sort of thing. But yeah, it is the amount of food that you eat that makes you tired.
Well, case closed.
Yeah. Well, MythBusters confirmed it back in like 2008. Or
I didn't
something.
know that was a thing. I you're just eating a lot of food, like, and then you're crashing.
So you're gonna stick to ham anyway, so it's only gonna be a half truth, I guess. It'll be fine. I got your back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Any leftovers, I got you.
Thank you. That's what I'm worried about.
Did you do any crazy foods this year?
My dad made a ham with jelly, like orange marmalade.
But you didn't do like a goat or an alligator.
No. My uncle hosted this time, so we're going over to we went over to his restaurant.
Wait, who?
Uncle Tony.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're going out there.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. What's his restaurant called?
Bella's Italian restaurant in Castleberry.
Nice.
Shout out to them.
Oh, that's not as far as I thought. I thought it was farther.
It used to be, but he used to be in a pop cut. Now he's in Castleberry.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Good deal. But yeah. Pumpkin pie for me this time of year is top tier.
Yeah.
A homemade one specifically, though.
Do like me some pumpkin pie.
Oh, yeah.
We never really get pumpkin pie. We always have like Albanian desserts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I enjoy
Like
Friendsgiving.
baklava.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, I think that's Greece.
So you get your normal Thanksgiving and then you get your cultured Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a good mix.
Yeah. For me, it's just 2 Thanksgivings. But it's so good.
I like it.
Unfortunately, I did miss Thanksgiving this year. Or Friendsgiving this year.
You're supposed to go.
I tried. I really tried.
You could have.
There was a bomb threat in the airport.
Yeah, there was.
So
in London.
Yeah. I basically had a layover in London, unfortunately. Overnight layover. And had to leave around 11:20, direct flight home. So I get there, get to security, and there's, I kid you not, like not exaggeration, like, you know, you exaggerate numbers, I'm not exaggerating numbers, 500 people in a line waiting to get to security.
I read that there was only 368.
Not true.
Did you count and you verified this 500, or you just guessed after blaming Zach for guessing?
Well, at first it was a guess, and then it was confirmed that. So in total, there was around like 800 people that were affected in this situation.
Oh, now he's saying 800.
No, because those were including people that were getting there and weren't in security yet. People that were already through security that had to evacuate. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. You're messing me up. But we waited an hour in security to not even get to security. And all of a sudden, this guy comes in and he's like, he opens the side door and he's like, everyone needs to evacuate. So all these people evacuate and go downstairs into the terminal. And I'm like, okay, if they solve this issue, whatever it is, let's try and go back as close as we can so we can be like in front of the line and get through. So on our way back, they come out and they say everyone needs to leave the terminal and actually go outside. And it's like 40 degrees outside. So we go outside with, which is like, you know, Zach says 380. I say about 800 people. And we're standing outside waiting. Don't hear anything. Hour goes by. our plane's still there, so our plane couldn't leave. Eventually, 2 hours later, I think it ended up leaving. So we know we couldn't get on the plane. So at this point, I called and rescheduled a flight. And I'm on the phone with this lady, and she's trying to find flights for me. She's like, okay, you can leave later today. You're going to leave here, fly to LA, and then fly to Miami, and then fly to Orlando.
Yeah.
I was like, heck no. Then she's like, well, there's one that leaves tonight. You'll go to JFK. You'll leave the next morning, fly to Philadelphia, and then fly to Orlando. I'm like, wow. Then she says, you can fly to Madrid, leave the next morning, fly to Charlotte, fly to Miami, and then fly to Orlando.
It's like she's trying to book, more vacation for you.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a vacation to me. Eventually, thank God, after 30 minutes, she found the same exact flight leaving the next day. I was like, screw it. I'd rather stay here one more night and take a direct flight home and not deal with all that. And thank God I did that, because after 4.5 hours of standing outside to finally go back in the airport, they told us all the flights were canceled for the rest of the day.
Damn.
So if I had rebooked a flight for that night, it
Yeah,
wouldn't have.
Yeah, you would have been freaking out.
So we waited another 4 hours to get our bags back.
Dang.
So that we could go back to the hotel. So I was there from 9:30 a.m. to about 7:30 at night.
Damn. So they didn't put your bags on the plane?
So apparently, it's actually crazy. We found a Twitter thread of someone trying to get on the plane, our plane,
Yeah.
and someone was talking to them that was on the plane. So they're like, "Hey, what do you know about this flight? Whatever." And the person goes, "Oh, they're telling us we can't leave yet." And then a few minutes later, they're like, "They're telling us that they're taking anyone that didn't make it on the flight. They're taking their bags off the plane."
Oh, nice.
So we kind of had an update like through that. So they took the bags off the plane. So once we do get inside the airport, we're like trying to find our bags, and they're like, "Okay, anyone that needs to get their bags, wait here." I'm like, okay. Like 20 minutes goes by. All right, anyone that needs to get their bags, come over here. So they move us over here. Another 20 minutes goes by. They're like, okay, anyone that needs their bags, form a queue. They say queue over there, over here. So we get in line, and probably
Line or queue?
it's a line, but they say queue over there because they're stupid. We stay in this line for an hour and a half. So it's about 2 hours by now. Then they come back and say, if you're waiting for your bags, go to M&S and wait there for your bags. So we all leave there, go there, and they essentially get those carts, fill them up with suitcases, and bring them one at a time, drop the suitcases off. Next one, drop them off. If you have them there, you take them. If not, you're waiting. So we ended up waiting 2 hours there for our suitcases. Eventually got them. Bree got one of hers back. From one of the flights before, it was cracked in the corner.
Yeah.
This flight after that, there's another crack. We got this one back, and there's a hole about this big in the other corner of the suitcase.
Did you duct tape it?
No, so she ended up bringing that as a carry-on.
No.
Smart move.
Yeah.
So at least after all this, at least you know what to do next time.
Yeah, not go to London.
One answer.
Yeah, I
What's
mean,
an answer?
it's pretty
What,
good
what was
answer.
the answer you were going to say?
Nothing. Just you've been through the hard,
Yeah.
rounds.
I always have issues leaving Europe for some reason.
They just want to keep you there longer. I don't know why.
Yeah, probably. Oh, okay, yeah. No, it was insanity. And they had the airline, it was British Airways. You guys suck. British Airways
Where'd
had
you fly last time? Like 6 months ago, whatever.
a year ago.
Damn,
France.
it's been long.
France was the issue.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was France. What was it? Air France. I think Air France, which is a partner with Delta. British Airways is a partner with American Airlines. So what I've learned from these experiences is the sister company of the American company, total trash. Total trash. British Airways had no idea what they were doing. I'm sure part of the reason was the airport was not relaying certain information to them, but when we got to that M&S area and we're waiting for their bags, this guy was like, okay, here is the area where we're dropping off arrival luggage. So anyone that came in during the fiasco and has been stuck here, this is where your bags are going to be. Over here is going to be flight cancellations or our situation.
Yeah.
So eventually people are coming up to the arrival section and saying, hey, I need my bag. They're like, what flight were you on? They're like, the Orlando one that was supposed to leave. They're like, okay, your bags are going to be over there. And they're like, no, my bag's right there. He's like, oh, okay. Next tranche comes through. Hey, I'm on the Orlando flight. Okay, your bags are going to be over there. This is for arrivals. No, my bag's right there. Oh, okay. And they're getting hostile with these people and saying, your bags are over there. This is for arrivals only. And it was all mixed up. So people were being rude to each other, freaking out. Rhea and I were laughing the whole time. We're like, this is great. We got a new flight tomorrow. We're going straight home. Everyone else is freaking out because they got to leave Monday or Tuesday. But they had no idea what they were doing. It was an absolute shit show.
I feel like you always have bad luck when you travel. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's the going there is fine. It's the coming back.
Yeah. It is.
They just want to keep him there.
I want them to spend more money.
Hmm.
But they're paying for the hotel, so joke's on them. Like a $50 hotel, basically on on the airport property.
I'm excited for my Delta One flight.
Big Delta One guy. What are you gonna get? You gonna get the smash burger on there,
Dude, if they offer it, I'm totally getting the smash burger on there.
Yeah, I guess Delta's now doing for first class, and I guess Delta One.
Yeah, Delta One is like their like first class, like the suites.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah. So it's like economy, then they have Comfort Plus and Premium Select, and then Delta One.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
Yeah,
But now they're giving, what is it?
smash burgers. Oh, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack burgers. That's like your meal,
Oh, wow.
I guess.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, no.
I wonder, like, if they're gonna be the same quality. Like, how do they actually make them? You know, they have to be pre-made.
I heard they added a balcony to these flights so they could use a grill and smash them. I think that's what I heard.
Yeah, that's funny.
The meat is probably separate and they probably assemble it. That's what I would think.
But so the meat would be pre-made though, and they just have to warm it up.
Probably.
It probably comes in a can. They heat up in a microwave.
Well, I think like they have a kitchen on there. They have a kitchen on board.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they got some guy on a plane
Yeah,
cooking.
you wouldn't
burgers.
know that. Like, yeah, you wouldn't know that.
Well, just because I'm in in economy, I can still go to the kitchen.
No,
right?
the curtain. There's a curtain. You can't go through the curtain.
Yeah, the amount of times I've gone through the curtain to use the bathroom is
Nope, you're not allowed. Not allowed.
I understand I'm not allowed.
I love when like I just look behind me and they're just like, and I'm like, yeah, stay back there. We were making a joke at work. We're like, yeah, you know, I hate boarding planes. You're waiting in a long line, like this and that. And I'm like, which way do you board? They're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, when you walk on board, you turn right. He's like, yeah, everyone turns right. I'm like, I don't turn right. I turn left. I'm like, you don't know about that. He's like, what do you mean you can't turn left? I'm like, exactly. Stay back there.
What about when you get on like a flight from here to Atlanta?
I just like, I'm just there.
It's just straight.
It just
Did you see the video of this couple? I think a couple of coworkers. They got booked the seats in the very front of the plane, and they're showing the camera, and they turn the camera around, and they're facing everyone else in the airplane.
That's weird. Yeah, I would no.
They're like, oh, we got these really good seats in the very front. Turn the camera around, and there's just you just see everyone.
You mean like the bench seats for
Yeah.
the flight attendants?
When there's an emergency, strap in.
That's what it looked like. It was essentially, the airline attendant.
Don't they do that? I'm pretty sure they do that on trains. Like they'll put all forward facing, but then the first row faces backwards, so it's like a section of 4.
No, usually it's like if this is the
cab, yeah.
It's divided, so half the seats are facing this way and the other half's facing this way. The ones in the middle are like 4 seats like this.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, so it's the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a table there? Is it just like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you just have like a table in the middle, and it's still like a folding table.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah, I've been on trains.
Yeah. No, I've never been on trains. More of like a Oregon Trail kind of guy, walking the terrain with a wagon. Dying of hypoxia or something.
So you're either horse and wagon or Delta One.
That's it. Yeah. I'm just, you're in a wagon. Horses, horse-drawn carriage, right? There's nothing fancier. Might take you, 3 months to go to LA, but it's about the journey. It's about the journey.
You make it.
If you don't die of hypoxia.
Isn't that like a glue? Epoxy?
Epoxy, yeah. What's the thing you die on Oregon Trail?
I don't know.
You ever played Oregon
I
Trail?
wasn't there.
I never died, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, look it up.
He's like, I'm still on like a 7-year streak right now.
Yeah.
That does sound familiar.
Typhoid fever, cholera, dysentery.
Dysentery, that's what I'm thinking. That's what it is. Yeah, you always die of dysentery. What's hypoxia? Did I just make that up?
I think you just made that up.
You should have kept going with it because no one was refuting it. Just kept going with it the whole time.
Until we get the comments that are like, this guy is a moron.
I mean, he said something that doesn't exist, so we wouldn't know.
That's true. You guys it hasn't come out yet. I'm on the beta.
Is this like after World War III and everything goes back technology-wise? Oregon Trail again?
Yeah. I miss Oregon Trail. Good old days.
I never played it.
I played it once in history in middle school.
Yeah, my history class wasn't that cool.
We legit had 3 computers in there, and the only thing you could do is play Oregon Trail.
Like, what, you like take turns?
Yeah. Like if you finished an exam early or a test, you could go play. So, you're always rushing to finish like first 3, and then people would just watch you, as they're taking a test.
Like looking for the answers. Like, we're learning this right now.
Yeah, dysentery. That's the answer. Hypoxia.
It'd be cool if you could play like other games. Yeah, as the games more mature over time, like you're playing Battlefield in like history class in high school when you're done.
I mean, like in 100 years, that's basically, history. Battlefield, Black Ops, that's all going to be in the past.
What was that one movie where like kids were playing video games, but they were actually controlling real people?
Gamer.
War games?
Gamer? Yeah, that's what it is. It was like, no, kids were like, it was VR headsets, VR guns, like, but then they were controlling real people, in the military.
Yeah.
So now if you have an Oculus, you can still do the same thing.
I don't know if you can control people. Well, Oculus / Neuralink combo.
Oh, shoot.
Imagine getting your Neuralink hacked, like
by some 12-year-old kid playing Black Ops.
Yeah, and you're just like, I think, that'd be kind of funny. I mean, it wouldn't be, but it would be.
Never saw that movie. I saw War Games though.
That's good.
War Games?
War Games. That's like where they're playing Battleship.
Oh, that's
or
right.
something, and it turns out to be like real.
Oh.
And they're controlling like what's actually going on.
No, I never saw that. I saw Battleship where they actually played Battleship with real ships.
Was it Battleship they were playing, or was it like something else?
No, Battleship was like just ships
No,
shooting.
it's literally Battleship. Yeah, I saw that too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, War Games. Any hacking movie, I've probably seen it.
That makes sense.
They're all great.
You ever seen The Matrix?
Of course. You ever seen Hackers?
No.
That's a good one.
You ever broken out of the Matrix?
Me? Dude, I pop the red pill every day. Is that which one it is? The red?
You take the pill?
Yeah, isn't it like red pill or blue pill?
I mean, I've been red pilled too, but like,
Is
I didn't know that helped you break out of the Matrix, you know?
Wasn't that like the whole point of the movie?
Yeah, I was like, take the blue pill or the red pill.
Yeah. I just know the memes. I never actually saw the movie. And then dodging the bullets. You ever seen Wanted?
Yeah.
The curving bullets?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mythbusters tested that too. It's fake.
So upsetting.
So upsetting. Now that Thanksgiving is over, Christmas has begun.
Mm-hmm. I've seen your car.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with it? I think
I will be.
so. Yeah, you're almost done. Are you able to put more lights on now versus the truck? Like cover more area, so to say. So you're technically putting more lights per surface area.
Technically, you can't answer that, technically.
What?
Because we can always add more.
But I'm saying, like, with the truck, you have more surface area.
Yeah.
So you had to spread it out more. Whereas now, I feel like you're covering more surface area.
So I did a little different this time. Usually I just follow body lines of cars.
Right.
This one, like I filled in the doors and like the quarter panels and stuff.
Okay, but it's probably taking just as long. Or is it taking a little longer?
So it's the same amount of
No,
lights?
it's actually quicker. The truck is hard.
That's what I'm saying, because it's a car now. So you have less surface area to cover.
Yeah.
So the same amount of lights, less surface area?
I don't know because I mean probably. Yeah.
I mean, hypothetically, if you use the same amount of lights, he'd cover more area.
Well, I bought new lights, so I really don't remember how many I bought before.
I mean, because you did the whole like rims.
I did do the rims. Yeah, so that's I've done the rims on the Corvette before, twice, and not on mine, on the other one, on the blue one, and this is my first time doing the rims on one of my cars, which looks amazing. I can't wait till we got to take mobile shots through downtown Lake Mary because they got the Christmas trees, and then just down like Reinhardt or something. So we need like 3 people.
We could do it after this.
Well, no, I got to finish first, but yeah.
We could do it after that.
I'll be calling you guys at 3 a.m. Like, all right, guys, let's go.
You know, I'll be up, so.
Alex is leaning out the window just with the camera.
We have the DJI. That's perfect for that.
We got to do it for the video because I have the time lapses. Those came out good.
They did, yeah. Good job. Yeah, you said edit after. I was like, it's going to be a freaking mammoth file.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I kind of figured, but it's crazy how quick those things are. Like,
yeah. I mean, you probably did what, like 30 minutes equals 30 seconds or something like that.
I don't know. It just whatever iPhone's default is.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's quicker than that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like
how long was one video in real time?
I think it's like an hour equals 30 seconds.
Okay, so you probably did an hour.
Yeah, because I did an hour and a half. I've probably done an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I sent like one video that was like 30 seconds maybe, and then another one that was like 15 seconds. So,
okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
A bunch of people are copying you, though. I haven't seen them this year yet, but I feel like every year it's more and more people.
Yeah, I haven't seen any in Lake Mary yet, but I've seen a bunch of TikToks of it.
It's still like November, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on TikTok now?
Yeah, I saw a bunch. And it sucks because I posted a TikTok years ago about it. And like, and it didn't blow up.
You got to bring that back.
You're about to post another one, so.
Yeah, Zach started this. I just want everyone to know Zach started this.
I've been doing this since 2015. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. almost 10 years. That's insane.
You did skip a year though.
Yeah, I did. I skipped last year. Biggest regret. I haven't been the same since.
It's
Went
true.
to the hospital like 3 times.
You need to not break pattern.
I
or
can't.
routine.
I can't do it. Can't break routine. I'm like a different person. It's not good.
We gotta do the Cybertruck now.
I know. I was thinking like what we would do.
Because two, he has
Follow the body lines. 2.
he has that your wrap is that like self-repairing one, so you wouldn't even get any scratches. There's no risk of scratches on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, for you could do the wheels. Probably just do what Zach's doing and like don't just follow the body lines because that really won't be much.
Yeah, I did do the hood different. Usually people go like, well, people I've seen. And the Corvette, following the body lines on the hood was fantastic because, you know, it had a bunch of scoops and stuff. But I created like body lines on the hood this time. What I want to do, I got to see if I can find lights to do it. I want to put a glowing Audi logo on the hood in the middle. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then I got to get a wreath for the front. But Home Depot didn't have one, so I got to check like Walmart and stuff. And this Walmart here doesn't have like any Christmas stuff. Like they do, but not as much as like the one in Sanford. But
Oh well. Maybe one year I'll do it.
it's not worth it. I mean, it is.
It's not worth it, but I do it every year.
It is. I mean, I like it. I just like people's faces seeing it, you know. Makes me happy. And I see other people happy. I'm a big vibes guy. So like, you know, if everyone's having fun at a party, I'm having fun at a party.
Yeah, Jared isn't like the most looked at anymore. Like Cybertruck is cool, but gosh, it's your fault. You didn't
Hold on,
mute it.
let me see this message. I should read it out loud, but I probably shouldn't. Let's see what's happening here.
Okay, anyway. Whatever. Jared, get out of here.
What?
What'd you do?
Mark wants to go to Corona. I said, come to the podcast.
Unbelievable.
I've been working on my car since 2 o'clock.
2 a.m. 2 a.m.
2 a.m. p.m.
That's only
2
6
o'clock.
hours.
Because I had to like degrease my whole car, wash it, degrease it, because I have a lot of wax on it and stuff. Then put it in the sun, let it dry. Do the rims. Then do the whole car.
Yeah,
So,
you
I
can
mean-
see it getting dark in the time lapse.
Yeah. there's been breaks in between it, but and then I forgot I had to buy something, so I had to go to Walmart or Home Depot in the middle of it.
See, it'd be crazy if one year, maybe this year, actually, it's not going to happen, but we do all 4 of our vehicles. So that way we just have a caravan of Christmas lights driving down the road.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Maybe there's a Facebook page on it. I'll make some new friends. Take pictures with them.
It's like a Christmas cars and cigars meetup.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Christmas cars and cigars.
Triple C. The Triple C meetup.
I always hated when other people do it because I always feel like they do it like lazily. All the guys on TikTok have been great, but like around us, it's, you know, I feel like anytime I saw a car, it was like half done. You know, there either wasn't enough lights or I don't know. It just didn't look good.
Too bad you can't do the Christmas tree in the trunk anymore.
Hell
Or
yeah,
in
I
the- or in the
can.
bed.
I'll put a Christmas tree up there. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I got ways.
Okay.
Corvette had a Christmas tree.
That's true. That's true. A little one.
A little one.
I'm talking like the big one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. See, yeah.
I could probably do that at the very minimum. It's just not as cool though. Like, you know,
And I kept getting a bigger Christmas tree every year. So I think by the end of it, I got like, because, you know, they're like in stages. Like,
well, it was a real tree too.
yeah, it was a real tree. Kept it watered, like put a bag over it. Maybe we could put some of the old pictures in with the video. But anyway, yeah, I went from like 4 to 5 feet to 5 to 6 feet. Then I think the last one I did 6 to 7 feet, like real Christmas tree. Strap that down. And I remember I was delivery driving and I go underneath the pavilion and the top of the tree's just dragging like the roof. And the guy's like, I don't think you can fit. And I look up, I'm like, nah, I'm fine.
I was just going to say that you can't fit in parking garages.
Or drive-thrus.
Drive-thrus,
Yeah. Drive-thru is a big one. Chick-fil-A I was good at, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm always thinking, literally year-round, I think of ideas how to do it. Like, I love Christmas.
This is what Zach looks forward to every single year.
That's true. And you know what? When I didn't do it, it was like, I was pretty bummed out. Because I always do at least one car, whether it's a Corvette
You've
or
lost your purpose in life.
my
That's
car.
what happened.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's all I've been thinking about this podcast. We never talk about cigars for Thanksgiving. Red Meat Lovers. That's my cigar.
I'm glad you remembered that. I was getting there. Red Meat Lover. I'm pretty sure we said that last year too.
Yeah.
But that's a classic. Red Meat Lover. It just makes sense.
To be honest with you, with the cold weather, just like any dark cigar, you know, if you have a dark cigar, cold weather, you know, there you go. Maybe some like spiked apple cider or like, yeah, is that what you usually make? The apple cider?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is good.
We did make that wine one year. The
Mulled wine?
Yeah.
So actually, we got to go here. Cooper's Hawk. So Germany, backstory. Germany has these wines during winter.
Yeah.
And it's heated wine.
I've been there.
Okay. So it's heated wine. You know, they have white and red. And like,
oh, they have white? Ugh.
Hold on. I'm usually not a white wine kind of guy. But Cooper's Hawk has it. And, you know, they have, I forgot what it's called. Put it in the comments. But they have it. And, you know, they have a warm red and a warm white. That's what they call them. The warm red is so good.
Yeah, that's like the traditional way to do it.
Yeah. But the warm white was really good. It's just, you know, it's white wine, so it's sweeter. So, like, you drink too much and you're like, are you looking it up?
It's called glow wine or gluing.
I think, yeah, like
for the white wine.
Gluing, I think, or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But real good. So yeah, we gotta go to Cooper's Hawk. I got 4 bottles of wine over there and 2 tastings I gotta use by November.
We gotta go.
I know.
Like today.
Yeah.
What, so you have 4 bottles of free wine?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Does that include the hot wine?
I don't know. Actually, I gotta ask. I mean, you would have to warm it up, but I have 4 full bottles of wine over there at Cooper's Hawk.
Oh, you have physical bottles over there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, can you just use my bottle?
The membership isn't bad. It's $44 a month.
Okay.
So you have a $22, $44, and a $66 one. So it's 1, 2, or 3 bottles. So you're basically paying $22 a bottle. But with the two bottle one, you get 2 tastings a month. You get Cooper's Hawk sponsors. You get 2 tastings a month. You get a dinner a month. Like they do like a members only dinner thing. So you get a free dinner a month with a wine tasting. So it's basically 3 wine tastings. And yeah, the 2 bottles.
And then they give you the bottles like
the 2 bottles stack. So I could not pick it up for like 6 months and then go in there and like walk out with cases of wine.
So we technically don't have to go in November.
No.
But for the tasting,
tasting.
I think I don't know if the tastings carry over.
Are the tastings set date or is it?
No, you can just walk in and do a tasting. Because when you walk into Cooper's Hawk, they have like a wine bar, like just all standing room, and that's where you do your tasting. And so you could do that any day of the week.
Okay. So you could show up with like 10 bottles then, if you let it stack.
So when do they close? Like 10, 11?
Actually, I don't know when they close. 2 a.m.
Hold on.
We should definitely, at the very least, go this weekend. When do you leave?
Sunday.
Saturday.
I leave Sunday at 6 a.m.
Saturday.
It's usually 10 on Saturday and Friday. Everybody else is 9
Dang,
p.m.
that's crazy.
That's early.
I always go after work, so.
No more Bar Louie, huh?
I still go there, but my coworkers gaslit me into getting a membership.
That's how it happened.
Because you know what happened was I'm like, how often you guys come here? Because one of my coworkers was telling me about it, and then he's like, oh, we come here all the time, and he's like, who told you about it? I'm like, so and so. He's like, he doesn't even have a membership. He always tags on with us. I'm like, oh fuck. Well, I can't be that person, you know.
Isn't that the place we went with your cousins? Or am I thinking of something else?
No, we've never been there.
Okay.
My first time there was with my coworkers.
I was thinking of that Asian place.
Hawkers?
Yeah, Hawkers.
Hawkers is good, yeah. No, Cooper's Hawk is in right next to the Social House. Waterford Lakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have one in I Drive too, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the membership exclusively for that place, or can you go to either one?
You can go any of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Change up the vibe.
And then you could use like your tastings on anyone.
Yeah. So they don't have like they basically give you the bottle when you get there. They don't have like a locker or anything like that.
Yeah, they just give you the bottles. Yeah. So the bottles are separate from the tasting. You don't taste the bottle that you get.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
got that, yeah.
But yeah, like, or if you're having dinner, you could be like, hey, bring out a bottle of wine, you know. So that's what's good. Like, we had dinner after the wine tasting, and, you know, he's just like, yeah, let me get a bottle of wine. I'm like, okay, which one do you want? Tell them. And then you could swap wine. So, like, if you don't like the wine of the month that month, you could be like, hey, let me get this one instead. And then they just use your bottle credit.
Gotcha.
It'd be nice if there was a place like that, but it's like all whiskey instead.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
We'll do it.
Let's do it tomorrow. And build one out.
I'm down. No one's going to be working on Thanksgiving, so it's perfect time.
It's true.
Jared and I will be working. So, red meat lover. That's a staple Thanksgiving.
Red meat lover.
Okay.
Any dark cigar.
True. For the most part. I'm trying to think of a couple like specific ones.
Any light cigar. Just any cigar.
Yeah.
It used to be, for me, around Thanksgiving time, I always loved a good like medium body Davidoff. Like one of their Vault series that they used to have.
So Davidoff for me is like a Christmas cigar for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well,
It's like,
when I say, yeah, it's Thanksgiving to like Christmas time.
yeah, the
Is
winter
when I would
time.
usually enjoy them, yeah. Or like the Chef series.
So we're all going to have smoke a Davidoff after this? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Alex spent too much money on that trip.
No, it's just like Davidoff or like Alfonso or a Byron. Actually, this time of year, Byrons are good.
Hmm.
Byron.
Padron, nice Padron family series, family anniversary.
What was that? What was that guy? Coney Island. What are you thankful for this year?
Beans, something, rice, and Byron.
Who? Byron. Give you a big old kiss. Hey, yo.
Those are the days. Coney Island. We still got to go there.
Almost did.
Almost did.
I tried.
Technically, we did
Technically.
to use the bathroom.
Coney Island?
Zach has no idea what we're talking
I have
about.
no idea. Oh, yeah.
You were there.
Oh, but that was in Michigan. That wasn't like Coney Island.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to get food from there.
So did I.
It's like the staple of Michigan. That's all they're known
It
for.
just sounds like everyone wanted to do it and no one wanted to speak up.
I did.
I spoke up.
I was there.
I think I was just too sober. I wanted to go
Jared didn't understand a lot, but he understood me.
No, I understood Mark.
I know.
home. I was going to say, he understood Mark.
That was so
He
funny.
understood Zach's feelings and he understood what Mark was trying to say.
What was that? The lounge you got us into? That was so nice.
Zana.
Yeah.
Albanian owned.
Albania.
We went like 2 nights in a row.
And operated.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's the most important part.
Yeah.
They're operated by Albanians. Albanians don't sit idle.
That's funny with the bouncer.
Stupid guy.
Golf. Screw that guy. Okay, yeah. Same.
Yeah, tight security. I mean, that place was packed,
Yeah, it was.
but we still got in.
And apparently no one tips because as soon as we started tipping, they're like,
Free
they're
drinks.
like, oh my God, thank you so much.
What are y'all doing up north? Like, down here, we're like 20% on the norm.
I know, yeah. That like shocked me.
You tip them
Sometimes-
10%. They're
Sometimes
like,
100%.
Yeah, hey, sometimes.
2025, we're tipping 100% again.
God.
Sometimes. Yeah, we weren't even tipping them like crazy. You know, like when I start drinking, I start
No, it's
tipping
like
crazy.
the $1 a drink or whatever. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm getting a beer, I'm tipping $1, maybe $2, you know, and then, you know, if whiskey, I'll give you 20%. But yeah, apparently that was enough. The
Yeah.
guy like fought through that crowd to give Mark his card back, you know.
Yeah. Because we had Macallan 12.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I still remember I went there, I got Macallan Rare Cast, and they charged me Macallan 12 for
Yeah.
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there.
Actually weren't there.
Well, we went there the first night. And the second night, you got us all in again.
Oh, because the first night it was dead.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
I think we went too early.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I love that town.
It's nice.
Nice town. There's not a lot of places to like go out drinking, but like it's like that.
That's the problem is like if you don't get into one of the two places, it's like, what do we do now?
Yeah, then you gotta go somewhere else.
But it's a good thing because you know it's going to be busy.
That's true. Yeah, you just gotta know people. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And everyone was so worried, and I'm like, "Don't worry." And then Jared
I
was
had
like,
your back. I was
Jared-
not worried at all.
"Jared was like, guys, Zach said not to worry, so just don't worry." That's true. Jared had my back.
I wasn't worried. I was just impatient.
I was getting phone calls like, "Zach, where are you?" You know, I'm like, "I'm there, bro. Don't worry." And then we're just gonna leave.
Yeah, the bouncer's demeanor completely changed when he had to re-invite Zach in after saying fucking go away. That was kind of funny, but it's like, why? We're trying to keep you employed here by spending money at your job.
Yeah, we actually tip.
Not that bouncer though. I would have slipped that guy, you know, like whatever, some money to let us in, whatever. Not him. He was a piece of work. I hope he watches this podcast.
Well, he has a price for sure.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't in our budget though.
it was $100. That was his price. I found that out. I'm not gonna pay him $100. Oh, he was a dick.
True. Rewarding bad behavior.
Yeah. Versus like, you know, I'll be at Lib in the line, you know, back in the day. But yo, I got a group. Let me in. I can't. All right, here's 50. All right,
50?
let's go.
Dang.
I tipped him 50 once. Usually it was like $20.
Yeah, I was gonna say you realized after it was like 20.
Yeah.
It was a fake 50.
It's
Fuck you.
motion pictures only.
Well, it's funny. The one time Zach and I went ages ago, back when it was age appropriate, we went up to the guy and there was like 5 dudes like around him. And they were all like trying to cash app him. And then Zach comes up with like a $20 bill or maybe $40. And he's like, here you go. He's like, okay. He's like, you got to take me first though, because I gave you cash. He's like, yeah. All right, let's go. Front of the line. No one says anything. What's going on here?
Hey, cash is king. Money talks. Bullshit walks. The mottos I live by.
I usually just pull out my crypto wallet and send him like the biggest meme coin at the moment.
I just showed him my Delta 1 and I'm like, I'm going in. And then I just walk in usually. Yeah, it's usually how it goes.
There we go. And then they pull the curtains out.
Yeah, they close the curtain behind me.
Oh man. It's a slow smoking kind of day for you and I. I mean, I get it. You're not used to it. I've been gone for 3 weeks.
Who, Jared?
No, Jared is.
Oh, yeah.
Jared,
Yeah, I know.
Jared's
Yeah,
just Jared.
I've been smoking quick. This when you've been gone, I've been smoking quick.
I think you just get nervous when I'm in town.
That's true. I do. Like, I got to impress Alex, Also, my sinuses have been screwing with me this past week. Feel good now, though.
It's crazy.
Today's the first day I felt good, and you know what happened today? Put those Christmas lights on my car.
Yeah. See, if you were to put them on earlier, you might have felt better sooner.
I did have to work, so
Ah.
something's got to pay the bills.
So you got off Wednesday?
What?
You
Today's- Oh, yeah. Wait, no. I work Wednesday.
So you work today?
Yeah.
Oh. What time did you get off?
5. I got work Friday, too.
Because you didn't work today.
I feel
I did work today. I had to train a new hire. So we met up at Starbucks, and I trained her at
while simultaneously doing his car.
the same time. No, I did my car after.
It was like her first assignment to help out. She was actually recording the video.
This is a secret intern we don't know about. Hopefully this one does a good job. I've had bad luck with interns.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me started.
All right. Well, anyway. Where are we at? Probably an hour in total, something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigar Guys, our second Thanksgiving special. Looking forward to our second anniversary coming up very soon during the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. See you next time.
Do a high five. Do a high five. Turkey. Gobble, gobble.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Cigar Guys Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest episodes. Looking for short form content? Check out all our social media accounts in the description below. And now, a final word from our sponsors.
If you struggle with bad breath after smoking a cigar, whether the cigar has a very strong aftertaste, especially if you smoke like heavy, more full body cigars, spicier cigars, very earthy cigars, sometimes you leave the lounge and you have that really strong aftertaste. You got to go to dinner afterwards with a very hot, attractive woman, and you're just worried about going in for the kiss and offending her with your overly powered cigar breath. I have a solution for you. This is Smoke Sniper Mouthwash. We were introduced to this mouthwash recently, and I used it for the first time after smoking a very strong cigar with a bad aftertaste. And this mouthwash, I kid you not, absolutely shocked me. It worked so well. I took a shot of this, and afterwards, I had no remnants of any cigar aftertaste, anything afterwards. Basically reset my whole palate. I was genuinely shocked when I tried it. It's got very simple ingredients, and it's a relatively affordable mouthwash. It works way better than your traditional Listerine and other big name brands. Again, the ingredients are all natural and they work great. This flavor is, I believe, lemon, mint. That's kind of the flavor it's going for. It's very refreshing. Smokesniper.com. Go check it out. The link is also going to be in the description. But I highly recommend you get some of these. Right now they come in these a 9-pack of these small containers. I know that they're going to be working on some bigger sizes as well, but I'm telling you, it is definitely worth it. Go check out smokesniper.com and you will be pleased.